here.
Woo!
We are live at Four Horsemen Studios for the Money in the Bank Show. I'm Andre Gordon, Jamaica's greatest export, act directed by Dre.
I'm John. I don't know how to follow that up. I'm John Roca at the Roca Says, and Dre.
Yes.
What? I hear that you got a bit of news.
I do.
For our fans and our audience.
Yes. Some new news for everybody out there and Money in the Bank land.
Yeah.
We have a new channel, a new YouTube channel. So you guys have been really great to follow us here on this channel and subscribe. But now we switch over. Now we walk that aisle and we go to our new Money in the Bank channel. Woo! There'll be a little box where you can click subscribe. Follow us. John, what's going to be on the channel?
There'll be a lot of behind-the-scenes clips,
Yep.
some special features,
Yep.
and when we do the interviews, you'll get some extra overtime interview questions that we don't put on the show. So it'll be great for you guys to subscribe, and it'll be great interactive between us and you, the fans. So we'd love to have you subscribe so we can keep this going and kind of interact with you all.
Yes, thumbs up.
But that's not our only bit of news this week.
What's that?
Also this week, the John Cena, Andre Gordon, SummerSlam press conference happened over the weekend. We have footage. It's on our channel. Subscribe or go to it and watch it. It is fantastic.
John Cena, I got John Roca on my squad. You, sir, are going down to Chinatown.
Chinatown!
With my thumbs. John?
Yeah.
With SummerSlam coming up this weekend, I think we should hop, hippity-hop, right into the show.
Let's do it.
Let's start off. What do you have as the first segment, John?
John Cena versus, speaking of Cena, John Cena versus Daniel Bryan. Let's just hit it right off the bat.
Yes.
All right, so what do you think about this matchup? What did you think about what happened in Raw and SmackDown between these two?
Okay, let me say this, guys. I really enjoyed the segment that they did.
Yeah, the promo.
I thought the promo was great.
On Miz TV, that was awesome.
I thought when he said to Cena, "You are a parody of wrestling."
Oh, wow.
I for a second I got a little scared. I'm like, wait, did they just go there?
Yeah. Did they just break
there.
key fob and just?
Yes.
That's what I thought too.
I thought that Daniel Bryan brought it. Now Cena, he did 80% great.
He did.
Daniel Bryan was 100% great, 80% great.
Yeah.
What's the one rule you never do? Hogan said this. What do you not do in your own promo?
Is you talk about yourself.
You don't kiss your own behind.
Right, exactly. And Cena did that the whole thing. Which, look, it kind of worked for his fans. It works for his fans, but for those of us who are still trying to come around on him, it really didn't work. I mean, to use a kid, use a Make-A-Wish kid as somehow validation for you being a champion, you used him. And that was not cool. That was disgusting, actually, watching on the back end. But I thought it was a great promo, and I think they actually hit real nerves because Triple H had to come down and didn't do any promo. He just came down and tried to stop him, and then Randy Orton showed up.
John, who's going to win?
Cena. Who do you think?
Cena.
Yeah, Cena's going to be...
I don't want it to, but I think it's going to happen.
Yes.
I don't want to stop before we got dinged out. I'll be right back.
Welcome back to the Money in the Bank show. We are moving on to our second favorite match of the night. CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar. The best versus the beast. Andre, what do you think about what happened this week between them?
Well, I think it was actually set up as Punk versus Heyman.
Oh, right. On Raw,
And the trap was set. Yeah. But what I love is how CM Punk said, if you're going to come for the king, you better not miss.
It's a Wire reference, the Wire reference.
It is,
yeah.
Huh?
From Omar, yeah.
Omar. What's up, boy? So I like what they did. They set up that Brock can be hurt by CM Punk.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of just, Brock beating the tar out of Punk every week.
Well, yeah, and then you see the video that they had on Lesnar, which for me, I'm not gonna lie, I pissed my pants. Like that's scary. Yeah. He is so vicious, and you see, and that was just a college kid. Just the college stuff was just scary enough.
Up and slammed him.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I can't, not even.
I think he's crazy.
Maybe a little bit.
A tiny
maybe a little bit. Yeah, but what did you think about Punk surprising him with the camera and everything? It was
I love the plant camera that they use, and they beat him with the camera. I like that Heyman was willing to put himself in harm's way.
Yeah.
I like that Axel got knocked to sleep. I think Axel is really just cardboard cutout.
He really is nothing. What have we been saying? Frankenstein. freaking Frankenstein. But what was great was that Punk took out Lesnar,
Took
took
him
out
out.
Axel,
Took him
and
out.
almost took out Heyman. So it really pushes the match to a whole other level, and we're so
Who's gonna
excited
win?
to see what happens. Punk.
CM Punk is my pick.
Absolutely.
That's our pick. So far, we're reunited and defined together. Give us a bam. 2-0. Let's go.
2-0.
We out. We'll be back.
Come on.
We are back on the Money in the Bank show, and I'm looking for my peeps. Captain Charisma, Christian versus Alberto Del Rio.
Come on! Yeah.
I love the video package they put together on Christian.
Great
It
stuff.
was great.
As guys who interviewed Edge, it was
Yes.
even cooler for us to watch.
Let me throw this out here right now on the show. Gauntlet, throwing down. Christian, we want you on the show.
We want you.
We're coming after you to get you on the show. Please.
We had Edge. We should have you complete the duo. I mean, it only makes sense. Oh, boy.
Complete.
All right, anyway, Del Rio.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Great stuff this week. Good matches.
Ascending to the greatest heel currently in the WWE
Yes.
and TNA. I've said that for the last 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
He, again, his promo, his heat, what he's doing is off the charts.
Right.
I love it.
Right.
I think that video package to me,
Yeah.
Christian indicated that Alberto Del Rio is going to do something to get this win. That's
Right, and I think they had the same match, like Christian versus Del Rio. I think they had it as an appetizer, as a
Yes,
teaser
yes.
to kind of promote it more because it probably wasn't getting enough publicity
Yes.
online because people wanted RVD to be there
Yes.
to fight the championship. So what they did was basically use Christian to show like how good of a match this is going to be. I feel like that's what
Right,
they did.
appetizer's good. And with Alberto Del Rio, you have the chips and salsa like an appetizer when
Really?
you go to a...
Really?
Yeah, I think that Alberto Del Rio is going to win this match.
Aizo
John.
burrito. Yes, hell yes, Del
think he's
Rio.
gonna win?
Hell yeah. One more match, and your one more match is going to be a loss.
I know.
Christian. But we love you. But it's going to be a loss.
Come on our show.
Come on our show, Christian, please.
Ding, ding, back. John,
Yeah.
I have never felt this good in my life.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Why?
Usana,
Usana.
which is Greek for true health. John, the highest
that. Wow.
rated supplements
Yep.
on the planet.
Look, Olympic athletes use these supplements.
Team USA.
What more do you need?
Women's Tennis Association, World Boxing Association.
Look at that. What more
Dr.
do you
OZ,
need?
the wizard. John, the shakes are phenomenal.
Yeah.
The supplements are great.
Yeah.
If you really want to feel good, like seriously, if you take your health seriously, go to therocalife.usana.com and check out Usana.
You won't regret it, trust me. I've been doing it for 7 months. Haven't gotten even a sniffle. 7 months.
Fought and kicked, and now he's jumping over mountains.
Yep.
If A-Rod would have taken it, he would have been fine. Too bad, A-Rod. We'll be back after this. I'm
Usana,
gonna
man.
have my shake.
Do it.
Greetings, I'm the Professor with your Move of the Week. Assisting me this week from the deepest, darkest part of Siberia, Red Sonja. And as always from the island of Tonga, Matt Practice. Now this week's move is the short arm clothesline. This was popularized by Jake the Snake Roberts. As you can see, just grabs him by the arm, just pulls him right into the clothesline, hitting him right across the chest, making sure it never goes up to the throat. It's doing a lot of damage both on his shoulder and on his back. In fact, I don't know how many more of these he can take, and it looks like Matt Practice might be done. So thank you very much, Red Sonja. Thank you, Matt Practice. And I'm the Professor, and that was your Move of the Week.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Money in the Bank show. We are moving on to my boy. You're welcome, Damian Sandow. He is going to take on Cody Rhodes. Andre, what did you think of what happened this week between them?
I think Cody Rhodes should go with a full-on bushy mustache. That's what I think.
Like Zeb Coulter?
like Yosemite Sam
Oh.
type of style. mustache.
But that is Coulter. You're talking Raleigh Fingers.
Oh, okay. Raleigh Fingers is good.
Reference for those, of a certain age. Yeah.
The chocolate briefcase to me is
Oh my
hilarious.
God, the chocolate briefcase.
That's what it looks like. It looks like a piece of Hershey chocolate. It's Sandow
That's
eyes.
what Cody said.
Yeah, I think that it's going to be a great match.
Yeah.
I think,
Oh, yeah.
I think Rhodes is not going to win. I don't think he can.
No.
I don't think he can beat. You can't stop the roll that your guy is on.
Yeah, I think Sandow's going to kill him. Eventually he's going to beat him. But what I think is sad is that they're not fighting for the case. That would have been awesome.
That would have been awesome.
You know, to fight for the case, because then it'd be like, that's actually never happened before, I don't think. in
It
the history
has
of
happened before.
Oh, it has? Okay.
Yes, it has.
I didn't think
But
it
they've
happened
gotten
before.
away from that over the last 6 years.
Right. It would have been so awesome to see that happen. And Cody's doing great. I mean,
He really is.
that when he slid in to give his finisher to Sandow.
the crossroads on his face.
The crossroads
Woo!
is killer, man. So it'll be a great
Cody's
match.
really stepping up. I think he's showing that he can handle the spotlight.
Yep.
I think that very soon he should be put into the main event. I'd love to see him in the
I
main
think
event
that's what's
picture.
happening. That's what's happening. Is like they're almost using this program to push Cody even more into the main
Right,
event situation.
right.
And I love him behind the mic. He's great behind the table.
Yes, he is.
He's totally unassuming. He says what he really feels. He isn't playing heel or face. He's just talking like himself.
And surprisingly enough, I can't see Sandow as a world champion. I just can't see
You're
it.
crazy. He's gonna be world champion.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Follow the buzzards, John.
Oh God.
Follow the buzzards. I ain't never seen no
Light my
cane
lantern.
before.
Hey, light my lantern.
I feel like
Light my lantern.
seriously,
Yeah.
it just reminds me of A Time to Kill, like those crazy clan people in the backwoods. Like I get a little bit nervous, like they're gonna jump through the TV and beat me up.
Hell yeah, Sean. I'm glad he's dead. Yeah, it's so terrible. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, here's the thing. I'm actually coming around a little bit on it. Because I think him not being afraid of the fire is great. Him being like, give me more fire. I'm too crazy for the fire. It's like a nice little thing, but I don't necessarily 100% buy it. Right, but I mean, what was Kane gonna do? He didn't really have a big program going on, so they gave him these guys. It'll be interesting. It's a handicap match, so it's him against all three of them. Or I mean, against Bray, but the other two are gonna interfere. So it'll be an interesting situation. The thing is, Kane has no backup.
Yes, he does.
Who?
His brother's coming.
Oh. Shoot, I didn't even think about that.
That's why I'm here, John.
Oh, my Lord.
His brother. The brother
The dead man.
of destruction.
The dead man.
Because Kane dropped a hint.
Yes.
He said,
That's right.
You cannot beat my family.
Yep.
You got your family.
Yeah, that's a good point.
mine.
If only they'd bring Paul back in the car.
Oh, no.
Paul Bear in the ashes.
Oh,
They'll bring him
my
back in the
God,
ashes.
He went there.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Beat the one.
He's dead, John.
Beat the one.
Let him be.
Feel the power.
Okay, Dave, stop the damn segment.
Feel the power.
Bring it out. We're out of here.
We'll be
back.
back. We'll be back. Welcome back to the Money in the Bank show. We are moving on to the mixed doubles match.
Mixed? I'm not mixed.
I haze you now. Well, AJ Lee and Big E versus Caitlyn and Dolph Ziggler. Andre, what do you think about this matchup? They just made it like on Raw.
Yeah, I'm going to tell these guys a fair warning. None of you ever have red peppers. That's the first one.
Oh my God.
Number two, I think that AJ Lee and Dolph Ziggler, I feel like they've wasted Dolph Ziggler.
Wow.
I do. I think it was good for a while, but like I'm glad SummerSlam is here because I'm over it now.
Wow.
We know that Ziggler's gonna win.
Yes, we
You
do.
know that AJ's gonna win, and you know that Big E and Ziggler
Well,
are gonna
wait a
have
minute.
this thing.
They're fighting each other, so there's no way AJ can win and Ziggler.
Well, I
can.
just mean that this feud with Caitlyn and AJ,
Yeah.
Caitlyn's not gonna win the title from AJ ever, ever.
I disagree.
Ever.
I disagree.
Well, whatever. And I just don't see a world in a world. I don't see a world where
time.
where AJ wins, where AJ's team wins.
Yeah, okay, fine. Yes, okay, Ziggler will win probably with Caitlyn. Yes, I agree, because they need the comeuppance. However, I think this has the potential to really push everybody involved in the match even further. I mean, Ziggler doesn't need any more push, but
doesn't.
the other three do.
They do.
And so I think, can we just say, John Rogan, I've come around on AJ. You know I used to hate AJ.
I love her.
AJ is amazing. Like, I've completely come around her. But who do you think's going to win? Ziggler?
I think Ziggler's team is gonna win.
Okay.
And I think Ziggler may get the pin as well.
It's quite possible. It's quite
He
possible.
needs that.
Yeah, he
And
does.
we need to get out.
But that
of here.
promo was fantastic, though. That promo was great. All right.
That was great. Bye bye.
Come on. What you want? Come on.
What in God's name was that dumpster fire of a match with Natalya
Yes.
and AJ
Yeah.
and Biggie? I mean, listen to me, man.
Yeah.
I've never seen that happen ever.
Yeah, it's a very rare thing in
Ever.
wrestling. Yeah.
Like, she
In the
put on the
WWE.
sharpshooter, and then she
She
tapped
tapped.
out
AJ tapped.
to nothing.
Yeah.
And then Natalya went to get her hand raised, and everybody's like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Right.
And then she puts it back on again, and like, "Oh my, this is why the Diva division sucks."
Whoa. Whoa.
With a super S.
Whoa.
That right there would never happen with John Cena and Daniel Bryan.
Look, I got to take issue with what you're saying. Because A, it had nothing to do with the Divas. B, it was a referee. And someone's getting fined or fired for that crap because it was on their flagship show, Raw. It was terrible.
Terrible.
Oh no, was it Smackdown or was it on Raw?
It was on Raw.
It was on Raw.
It was on
right.
Raw.
It was so shocking to see that happening. It was the referee who messed up because AJ tapped. She did the sharpshooter. She just came around like, "Hey, idiot, raise my hand. The match is over." Because that's what we talked about. That was what was planned out. But the referee never indicated for the bell, and so the bell never rang. So they had to redo the sharpshooter, which was clumsy and terrible. Broke total key foul, and you could hear the referee because they had a close up saying, "Yeah, you got to do it again. You got to do it again." And she was like,
But
"Well,
why didn't Natalya release the hold?
Because
if
she
the bell-
tapped.
Yeah, but still, you gotta wait for the.
Fair enough.
You have to wait.
That's a legitimate gripe.
Yes,
I'm
that's
hearing
the
that.
thing.
What do they
You
tell
have
you?
to wait.
What do they tell you in the NFL? You play till the whistle.
Till the whistle.
So you wrestle till the bell.
Natalya, you want to know why you're not where the Brellas are? You want to be the main eventer? You want to be all this? That's why.
Well, she's fighting Brie Bella, so it'll be interesting at SummerSlam.
If this is a work with the Total Divas, if this whole thing is a work, then it's the greatest thing I've ever seen. But we're out.
I don't think it's a
Freaking mothers.
Greetings, I'm the Professor, and let's get right to it. In 1960, Verne Gagne became the AWA champion for the first time. And I say became because he never actually beat anyone for the belt. The AWA champion, Pat O'Connor, was given 90 days to face Verne Gagne. The 90 days came and passed without the match happening, so Verne Gagne was simply given the belt. Don't feel too bad for Pat O'Connor, though, because he was the first AWA champion, which means he was just given the belt without having to face anyone. In 1994, at ECW's Hardcore Heaven, a match occurred that you won't remember the match, but everyone has seen clips of this match. It was Mick Foley, as Cactus Jack, against Terry Funk. The two of them wrestled for about 5 minutes until Public Enemy stormed the ring. People were kind of upset at this finish of the match, so Terry Funk told the fans to start throwing chairs into the ring. And that clip of just chairs being thrown into the ring at ECW, every wrestling fan has seen at this point, but the match that's from is that match. And finally, as a Professor's pick, have to wish a happy birthday. The man who was one half of the Boulder Brothers and Sterling Gold, and eventually came to become Hulk Hogan, was born this week. That's right, the literal start of Hulkamania occurred this week, so happy birthday, brother.
Welcome back to the Money in the Bank show. We'll move on to our segment on TNA where we give them one whole segment of the show. Andre, did you watch this week?
I did.
Did you stay awake?
I did.
What did you think
I
was
watched it at 5 o'clock in the afternoon just to make sure I didn't fall asleep.
awesome? What was your favorite match of the program?
Way to put me on the spot. My favorite match of the program.
I can answer the question if you like.
Yes, you go.
Okay,
first.
fine. Surprisingly, my favorite match was the Bromance Dudes.
Really?
Yes, with who was it? With Mickey James versus Gunner, Cowboy, the Cowboy, and ODB. I thought it was actually a damn good match. I thought the Bromance really.
Where's that guy from? The bigger bromance guy.
The bigger boob guy?
Yes, where's he from?
The skinny one or the bigger one?
The bigger one. the big guy. Where is he from? TNA. This is what you've done to us.
Wait, the bigger? You mean not the
muscular.
Jersey Shore guy? The other guy?
The Jersey Shore guy. Is
The
he from
Jersey Shore
Shore?
guy? Well, no, but he's made up to be like the Jersey
Oh,
Shore.
okay, I
But
did
the
the big
other guy's
one,
actually
yeah.
doing movies.
He is.
Yeah, he's in movies.
Because Annette asked me, my wife,
Your wife?
where is this guy from?
Wife shout out. Yeah.
She's like, I recognize him. I'm like, maybe
Did
he's
she ask
from
him?
Jersey
Did she
Shore.
ask like this? Where's this guy from? Or did she ask like, hey, where's this guy from?
She said, "Where's that?"
Bigger boobed guy from?
Yeah, she doesn't like guys.
Yeah. Anyway, can we move on?
Yes!
All right. Anyway, I thought it was actually a decent program this
Yep.
week. The Jeff Hardy and Samoa
Oh.
Joe match was a letdown, wasn't it? It was really
Yes.
slow. I wish it had gotten better.
This one got
And can we talk about? No,
TNA, peace out.
there's more to talk about.
Yeah, next week.
Damn it.
Okay.
Wait, no, I'm doing this.
Okay.
We're back now because, he wanted to kill the whole segment.
Okay.
We had 30 seconds left. Next week, Hardcore Justice TNA. That's happening. It's pretty awesome. They're doing a pay-per-view on television for free for people to watch. It doesn't speak well of TNA. They're doing a pay-per-view for free, but they're doing, in essence, a pay-per-view. It's going to be a steel cage match. Bubba Ray versus Sabin. It's going to be an awesome match.
It'll be awesome.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be great, and it'll be an interesting pay-per-view. Of course, I'm sure his wife's going to get involved, Brooke Hogan,
Yes.
and Hulk will show up, so that'll be awesome because we love you, Hulk. But yeah, that's the thing I wanted to throw in there about TNA. Next week, Hardcore Justice, watch it. It should be good. We'll
Why
see.
buy the cow when you can get the milk for free?
Exactly.
Peace out. And now, it is time for our favorite segment, the Glass Ceiling
Wrestler of the Week.
where we choose a wrestler that's either being pushed down or is super awesome. John,
Yeah.
would you like me to go first?
Please.
My Glass Ceiling Wrestler of the Week is
Yes.
Mark Henry!
What?
Mark Henry was recently the
Interesting.
9th wrestler ever to reach 100 wins televised on Raw, SmackDown, or Heat, an old show.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, he is behind a few really big ones, but for Mark Henry, you would think it would have taken him a little bit less time, but he's 40,
Yes.
too, and I think he did a great job. Also, on the JBL and Cole show, he was willing to do a lot of comedy. Cody Rhodes had a cowboy hat stuck on, and he went to Mark Henry and asked him to take it off. Mark Henry said, "That is not what I do." So now, Mark Henry is going back towards the sexual chocolate days.
Oh.
I'm hoping for it. Mark, bring it back. Congratulations on 100 wins, Mark. You are awesome.
Well, I'm going back in time for my Glass Ceiling Wrestler of the Week. It is the super fly Jimmy Snuka, because he came out with a biography and he talked about his promo that he did with Roddy Piper.
Oh!
Where he got the coconut slammed against him and the bananas thrown at him and crashed the whole set. Little did you know that Snuka was the one who came up with that idea, and Piper was the one who said he didn't want to hit him with a coconut because he thought that might look bad on television. Snuka pushed him to do it. Snuka was the one who was the architect. And let me tell you, as a kid watching that, when that happened, I cried. I was like 11 years old, 10 years old. I'd never seen that happen. I cried. I was like, why are they hurting him? Why are they hitting him with a coconut? I thought they legitimately hurt that man. And so let me just tell you, Jimmy Snuka, that biography is fantastic. He's totally upfront about everything. I've read a couple of excerpts. It sounds like it's a fantastic read for any wrestling fan. And he is my Wrestler of the Week, Jimmy Snuka. The Superfly.
I'm crying. I'm so mad. I'll be back.
It happens. Welcome back to the Money in the Bank show. We are moving on to which is quickly becoming our second favorite segment of the show, Total Divas. We're talking about Total Divas this week. Andre,
what did you think about the show, man?
dude, I liked the third episode. I thought it was a lot better. And then the second episode. But let me just tell you something. Two things that struck me. One, Cena, once again. Why isn't that Cena
I like
on
him.
Raw?
I like
Because
him
that
on the
Cena
show.
is cool. I was watching with a friend, and she leans over and she goes, you know, he's kind of a cool guy. And I go, this is what people are saying, because people behind the scenes, other wrestlers, they actually like John Cena a lot. They revere him as a person. And that's what you're seeing on the show. And we're like, why can't that be the Cena
Yes.
on Raw and SmackDown? This is what we lose. And
Yeah.
you bleep that out, sorry.
Yeah,
but go-
I mean, I agree with you. I've watched and I'm like,
Yeah.
I really want to crush your thumbs in my press in our match.
Right.
But I like you
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Not a lot. Like, actually, I do kind of like you. I think you're cool.
Well, and the Bellas came off a little dumb.
The Bellas come off bad,
Yeah,
man.
very
They
bad.
really
well,
do.
The other sister, the mean sister, yeah, she does. And she was saying, her excuse for not saying big words and knowing big things is because she played competitive soccer and she didn't have time to go to class and all this kind of. Let me tell you something. Alex Morgan and Abby Wambach play real competitive soccer. They're pretty intelligent. So that's a lame excuse. Lame excuse. I thought I love JoJo on the show. I think she's great. And Eva Marie calling JoJo's boyfriend a selfish ass is funny considering she lied about dancing. Talk about selfish.
Oh yes. Well, you know, I could go on about this all day. I really could. I really do like the show.
Well, tell me what you think.
I think that we're out.
Oh, come on. Well, I hope Trinity and the Uso make it.
If you were committed to me the way you committed. To the last segment of the show.
Aww.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Remember to subscribe on our new channel. But we are going to go into
the MITV show.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the new channel. The MITV show is
It'll
the
be right
new
there.
YouTube channel. Yeah.
Right here. Thanks, Ender. Remember to subscribe. Anywho,
Yes.
this segment, the Roka Rant, indirect to you, where we talk to a particular superstar or faction in professional wrestling.
Yeah.
John,
Yeah.
would you like to go first?
Sure. I'll take it.
All right.
I want to talk to my main man, Randy Orton. RKO. The Apex Predator. Brother, you have been phenomenal. I know you've been the wrestler of the week before, so I am bringing you back for a second run. You were awesome this week on both your matches. My God, that match with RVD was pay-per-view, maybe
Agreed.
above pay-per-view level
Agreed.
quality. Your matches have been so amazing, and the crowd doesn't know what initially didn't know what to do with you because you had RKO'd Orton and you'd RKO'd Bryan and Cena, but they were on your side by the end of that RVD match, and they were on RVD's side at the beginning. To me, it was like Rocky IV. Rocky IV. Where all of a sudden they're cheering for Rocky in Russia. It was
Yasa
amazing.
ya!
They were, and so I thought it was a fantastic job, and to have him come out during the Miz TV promo with Cena and Bryan was great, and I think he's going to be an integral part of what happens at the pay-per-view between them.
I have 8 seconds.
No, you have more than that. Go. You have a minute. Go. It's our show. You go as long as you want.
My direct to you is directed to the greatest beards in WWE history.
Oh, I thought you mean something else.
Daniel Bryan, one of the greatest beards.
Okay.
Hillbilly Jim,
Hillbilly Jim.
one of the greatest beards. Captain Lou Albano with the rubber bands. That was a really great beard too, John.
Charter member.
Jim Neidhart had the little beard.
Oh, yeah.
Which I thought was really good.
The goatee beard.
Mick Foley had the bird living in the nest beard. Have a nice day. Macho Man had the groomed beard.
Yes.
I'd like to give an honorable mention to Hollywood Hogan's black beard.
Oh,
with the gold.
heck yeah.
But to me,
Yeah.
the winner
Oh,
of the
boy.
best beard of all time was aforementioned in the beginning of the show.
Yes.
Yosemite Sam himself, Zeb Coulter, Zebediah, with the curly cues and the landing pad of hair.
Yeah.
I thought it was great. I love that the beard is coming back. Mike Knox, you also get a big shout out. That's my direct to you. I like the beards. I'm going to try to grow my out.
I can't do that.
We'll be back next week. But thank you for joining us.
Thanks
That
for
is our
watching.
show.
That is our show. Subscribe to our channel. Watch the press conference this week.
press conference.
It'll be so much fun. And look for us next week when we're breaking down what happens at SummerSlam this weekend.
I will go stretch my thumbs now in my tech voice.
We should try to get you out of here again.
Maybe you can wheel me out.
Absolutely.
Oh, almost jumped the table.
Did you?
Yeah.
Don't hit the.
Ah!
All right. Don't hit Hogan. Easy, brother. Can you get out? All right.
Oh, the lights. I'm done.
Ow.